Hello everyone, my name is Mr. Paranormal, and before we get into the video, please don't forget to like and subscribe for more true scary story narrations. And if you have a story that you would like to submit to us, then please go submit your story at Paranormal Side, inbox at paranormalside.com. Number 1. The Missing Lighthouse Keepers. There was once an isolated island off the coast of Scotland where there were 3 lighthouse keepers that lived in it and were also responsible for keeping the lighthouse intact. On the day after Christmas, a supply ship arrived at the island. To the crew's surprise, the lighthouse keepers were not waiting for them on the island's small dock. After blowing the ship's horn and sending up a flare, there was still no activity on the island. A replacement lighthouse keeper named Joseph Moore was eventually sent to investigate. As he climbed the narrow, rocky stairs leading up to the lighthouse, Moore recalled being struck with a sense of nameless dread. As he neared the door, he saw that it was unlocked. Stepping carefully inside, he also noticed that 2 of the 3 waterproof jackets usually kept in the hall were missing. Reaching the kitchen, he found the remains of a meal and a chair lying on the floor. The clock in the kitchen had stopped working. The lighthouse keepers were nowhere to be seen. A further investigation revealed the disturbing final entries in the lighthouse log. The entry for December 12th was written by a keeper named Thomas Marshall. In it, Marshall claimed the island had been struck by severe winds, worse than anything he had experienced in his career. Even though the lighthouse was solid enough to outlast any storm, Marshall wrote that the principal keeper, James Duckett, was very quiet. The third keeper, William MacArthur, was an experienced sailor and a famously tough tavern brawler. The log entry ended by noting that he had been crying. Further entries recorded that the storm continued to rage for a few days. Secure in their lighthouse, the 3 men had nonetheless begun praying. The last entry stated, "Storm ended, sea calm, God is over all." But creepiest thing about this is the part that scared the captain and his crew to the bone. The powerful storm described in the log never existed. In fact, the skies had been calm all day. Number 2, the Cicada Numbers. For the past 3 years, each January, there is a bizarre online puzzle game that is hosted by someone who calls themselves 3301. Their symbol is a cicada. The complex puzzles draw on elements of cryptography, mathematics, literature, hidden messages, data security, and philosophy. Physical clues appear in places as diverse as Poland, Hawaii, Spain, Australia, and Korea. 3301 claims that its puzzles attempt to find intelligent individuals. However, they don't say why. Many people believe these nearly impossible puzzles are a recruitment vehicle for organizations like the CIA or MI6. Number 3, the Green Children of Woolpit. The Green Children of Woolpit were 2 children who appeared in the village of Woolpit in Suffolk, UK in the 12th century. The brother and sister had green-colored skin, even though they appeared normal in all other ways. They spoke an unrecognized language and refused to eat anything other than pitch from bean pods. Eventually, their skin lost its green color. After they learned English, they explained that they were from the land of St. Martin, which was a dark place because the sun never rose far above the horizon. They claimed that they were tending their father's herd and followed a river of light when they heard the sounds of bells. Then they arrived in Woolpit. Some of the more unusual theories proposed for the origin of the children are that they were hollow earth children, parallel dimension children, or extraterrestrial children. Number 4, the strange mystery of Ricky McCormick. On June 30th, 1999, the partially decomposed body of Ricky McCormick was discovered in a field in St. Charles County, Missouri. McCormick had only been missing for 3 days, but his body was already badly decomposed. In 2011, the FBI revealed that they had found 2 notes in McCormick's pockets written in a complex encrypted code. But McCormick was a high school dropout who could barely write his own name, which made the whole thing more strange. Even America's top cryptographers couldn't decrypt the text.